it's Meg and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. Another week, another vlog, and we're going to see how this vlog goes because I have a very busy week at work today because it is Mother's Day, the week that I'm filming this vlog, and we're doing afternoon teas and we have been overbooked. Like, there's quite a few teas that we have to do, so I have a busy kind of like more towards the end of the week. Busy doing that, so we'll see how this vlog goes. If I don't get a lot of footage, I will maybe do it as like a 2-week vlog or something along those lines. But yeah, so I might as well start this vlog off with sharing with you guys what I'm currently reading. So the book that I'm currently reading, which I started last night, is Paris by Starlight by Robert Dinsdale. And I got this in the Book Box Club December box and I was very intrigued by it. I can't really tell you the synopsis because I don't fully understand what it's about either. I'm literally on the first chapter. I've read the first chapter in the prologue, so I'm on page 22 now. And from what I gather, this is like a magical book and it's about set in Paris, and I'm not going to even explain to you guys. I will put the synopsis there if you want to pause and read what it is about. But I feel like this is definitely a book kind of like it's been described as being similar to Erin Morgenstern's books. It is very magical and there's a really wonderful world built up, but you don't really know what you're getting into until you start reading the book. And I've read the first chapter in the prologue and I still don't really understand what is happening yet. But I'd like to think that obviously throughout the story I'm going to get to know it. And this is a rather large book. It's like over 450 pages, just over 450 pages. So I definitely will not be finishing it in this vlog. Maybe in like the next vlog or something like that. Hopefully I can finish it. But yeah, I'm really intrigued by this book and seeing what has happened. I feel like it's a book that is kind of out of my comfort zone, but at the same time it's meant to be very magical and whimsical, which is exactly what I'm up for. So hopefully I can roughly get to around halfway in this week. If I could, that would be amazing. And then keeping up with my goal of reading one poetry collection a month. This poetry collection I'm probably not going to finish in this vlog either, even though I only have not that many pages left. I'm over halfway through, but I'm reading Sunshine by Melissa Lee Houghton, which is a reread for me. I actually started reading this back in September when I was applying for my masters, so I haven't really picked it up since. I have been reading a few poems every now and again because I've been trying to annotate it this time, but I'm on page 66 and there are 88 pages, so 20 pages, so I don't know if I'll finish it this week. Like I said, I've got like the rest of the month to finish this book, but hopefully I can kind of dip in and out of this as well because like I said, I really do not have a lot left. So those are the books that I am going to be reading in this vlog, and like I said, I have a fairly busy week and today's Monday, my day off from work, and I feel rather overwhelmed and anxious today because I think I've just worked myself so much last week. Even though I was working less, I still had a lot of other work to do, like at home and stuff. So I think I've overworked myself, so I kind of feel a bit overwhelmed and anxious. So I don't know how much work I'm going to do today. I do have to bake cakes, which I am currently doing. They are currently in the oven. I'm baking 2 cakes for somebody's birthday, so that is what I have been doing basically the whole afternoon, so I need to finish doing that. I would like to do some writing. I have plenty of writing to get on with, but we'll see today. I'm going to give myself a little bit more of a chilled day like today, or hopefully more of a chilled day on Wednesday, which is my next day off, because otherwise I'm working for the rest of the week. So we'll see what happens. But yes, welcome to this vlog. I hope you guys enjoy it. It has been a lovely sunny afternoon, even though it was very rainy and horrible this morning. But luckily the sunshine has come out, so hopefully that means we are going to have a good vlog. So I'm going to go and check on this cake now that is in the oven, and I will catch you guys when I have a reading update. Wednesday afternoon now, and you may be able to hear because you are sat on my windowsill, is that it is raining. It has been raining non-stop all day, and I got very, very soaked sorting the horses out this morning. But anyway, like I said, it's my day off and I've had a fairly productive day, I would say. I've kind of taken today a little bit slower and not doing as much work because, like I said, I'm working for the rest of the week. So I've had a bit more of a chill day in the morning, and I've been doing some writing, some poetry writing for some competitions, and I've been researching some more poetry competitions because I'm just trying to enter as many as possible this year. So I've been doing that, which has been rather nice, and it's been quite cosy having the rain outside. But I'm going to give you guys a reading update before I start reading, because I'm going to have a bit of a break now. I have made myself a matcha latte, which you know how much I love my matcha lattes, and I'm going to dedicate some time to reading, but I'll give you an update first. So I'm on page 53, so I haven't really read much since the start of this vlog, and I feel like I'm just in one of those moods at the moment where I just don't really want to read as much. I feel like when my mental health sometimes isn't as good, I don't want to read as much, and as you can see, obviously I took the dust jacket off this, but I am enjoying it so far. I am intrigued. I was very confused when I first started this book because it wasn't quite what the synopsis suggested, but then obviously it kind of made sense. And I just feel like it's going to be a book that you have to keep reading to find out what is happening. So I am definitely intrigued, and this is set in the modern day. I didn't know whether this was historical fiction or not, but from what I gather, it's set in the modern day. So yes, I'm going to spend a little bit of time now doing a bit of reading. Really want to play Animal Crossing, not gonna lie, but I'm going to hold off from that and do a bit of reading because I really want to try and make a dent in this, otherwise I'm going to have hardly done any reading in this vlog, which is not productive at all. So I'm going to try my best to read as much of this as possible kind of this week. We'll see how I go, and then maybe do a bit more writing later on, we'll see. But yes, so that's my little update for now. I'm going to get my matcha latte and enjoy it and listen to the rain outside whilst I do some reading. So it is actually now Monday of the next week, and I hardly updated you guys or did any sort of montage filming throughout last week. Work was just very busy because we were doing afternoon teas for Mother's Day, so I was working all weekend, and obviously that entailed a lot of baking, and it was a very successful week, which was very good, but I just didn't really have time or anything to film for you guys really. I haven't done like loads and loads of reading, but I will give you an update in a minute. But I feel like I'm going to carry this vlog on for the next couple of days because I'm not working quite as much this week. So hopefully I can get a few more clips done. I'm having kind of more of a chill day today. I've actually just come back from a very rare trip out to the pharmacy because I need to go and get some bits and pieces. So it's like the afternoon now, like mid-afternoon. And it is a very lovely sunny day, even though it is still kind of cold. But yeah, so I've got a more chilled day today, and then I've got a couple more days off, and I'm doing dance classes again this week, but this time my mum's joining me, so that should be fun. So yeah, so I'm going to carry this vlog on for a couple more days and just see where we end up. So like I said, I'm going to give you guys a reading update, but before I do, I have a mini book haul and also an unboxing. And I'll start with the book haul, and basically I have some poetry books to share with you guys. These books were very kind of gifted to me by one of my dad's friends. He is part of a poetry society, and what comes with that is basically they get sent some poetry books every month. So He thought I would like them. He doesn't, I don't think he wants to read them, so I'm having them, which is very nice. So I'll share with you guys what they are. I have heard of a couple of them, but I haven't heard of all of them. So I'm very excited to try these out. So the first one in here is How to Wash Your Heart by Banu Kapil. Hopefully I said that name right. And then we have Rendang by Will Harris. And then we have The Tradition by Jericho Brown, which has a absolutely stunning cover. And I have heard of this book as well as the Rendang. And then How the Hell Are You by Glenn Maxwell. And finally, A Poetry Handbook by Mary Oliver, which I do already own. Ironically, I tend to get 2 copies after wanting this book for absolutely years, but I'm going to give this away or donate it or something like that, because obviously I already have another copy, so I do not need 2. But yeah, this is just a little poetry collection, and I'm very excited to get to them at some point. I have heard of these 2, I haven't heard of the others. But I'm very excited, and there are 2 by Picador Poetry, and I really like that publishing house. I really like the poets that they publish, so yes, just thought I would show you a little haul, and let me know if you guys have read any of these, or which ones you think I should start with if you have read any of them. I'm very interested. I think The Tradition is probably one that I might like to get to first, maybe, we'll see. I still need to finish my current poetry collection, which is Sunshine, so yes, I will get to these at some point very soon, and I'm very thankful that I was gifted them. And then the second part I want to show you guys is that I have a little unboxing, and this is from a company on Instagram that I've been following for a while called Bookish Burns, and if you haven't guessed by the name of their company, they sell candles, and I do love a good candle. I love bookish candles and all that sort of thing, but I've never bought one myself. I'm somebody who is, I don't know, I've just never bought myself a bookish candle, but this company has come out with an Animal Crossing themed candle, and I could not say no to that. So I got myself 2 candles. I got the Animal Crossing one and then another one. So I'm very excited to kind of do my first unboxing. So let's open it and see what these candles are like. That is so cute. So this is what the packaging looks like. They've got a little card. They've got a sweet as well, which is super cute. So yes, they are Bookish Burns hand-poured soy candles inspired by literature. So that is the company if you would like to go and check them out. And then I got the 6-ounce jars, like the small ones. I would have liked to have got a bigger one maybe, but we stuck with the smaller ones. I love how they're both wrapped in like really cute little things. I love the colours of the tissue paper, especially the green, because I love green, in case you didn't know. So this is the first one that I got, and it is inspired by Caraval, which is, I don't know, it's a series that I've read and I did really enjoy it. I'm very tempted to read the first book actually, because it's been so long since I read it. But it has floral citrus with a hint of basil. This is what it looks like on the outside, and then if I take it off, it is super sparkly, which I absolutely adore. That actually smells quite nice. I was a bit hesitant about the basil bit, but that smells quite nice. It kind of smells a very familiar smell, kind of like those like nice soaps and all that sort of thing. No, I like that. I'm very excited to try these out, and also they are super cute and great for like aesthetic reasons and all that sort of thing. And now we're on to the Animal Crossing one, and this is the one I'm most excited for. Hopefully I do like the smell. It's meant to be a very fruity smell, I believe. So let's open it. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, let me just take this off so then I can see it. Ah, that is adorable. So it is the Animal Crossing candle, and it is peach blossom, pear and apple trees flavour, and I love the art on the front. It's got meringue and I think Molly's on the front as well, and then it's all sparkly and green inside, which is so cute, and also green's my favourite colour, even if I didn't say that before. But let's smell it and see what we think. That's like definitely fruity, kind of sweet at the same time, and I'm not a fan of sweet smells, but that's actually quite nice. Ooh, okay, that is very exciting. I am super excited to try these candles out. I will have to light them at some point, and I love that they come in tin as well. Obviously they do have bigger sizes that you can get which are in glass, but I love how they're in tin and you can recycle them, and they're so cute. So yeah, that's my little unboxing. I'm very excited for that, and I will leave a link to Bookish Ben's website in the description if you want to go and check them out and find yourself some bookish candles. I think they do quite a lot for fantasy worlds, like I know they do a lot for like Sarah J Maas books and a couple of other books, and yeah, so that's my little unboxing. And now I will give you a little update on my reading. So obviously still reading Paris by Starlight by Robert Dinsdale. I have now passed page 100. I'm on page 134. So I'm like slowly making progress. And I have mixed opinions on this book because at the moment I'm not loving it. And I don't know, I'm just not like engaging with this book like I want to. Like, I loved like the concept when I first heard about this book. I was so excited for it, but I don't feel like I'm fully invested in the story yet. And like stuff has happened in the book, but I feel like we're over 100 pages in now, and I feel like something really needs to start moving forward because it's quite a big book. It's like over 450 pages, something along those lines. So yeah, and also one thing that put me off is that there's a romance in this book, and it happened and they fell in love like before the 100-page mark, within knowing each other for like a couple of weeks. And like, I'm not a massive fan of insta love, so yeah, and they didn't even seem to have spent that much time together. But yeah, I wasn't sure on that, but I don't know. This is such a mystery book. Like, it definitely has like Erin Morgenstern kind of vibes because it's such a mysterious book. Like, I don't even really know what is going to happen next, because it's kind of slightly whimsical at the moment, but there's also some sad moments that you find in here, and there's a couple of different like plot points and all that sort of thing. So I'm not like, I've not read as much because I've not been like as invested to read it, and I feel like I'm struggling to engage with the story, but I'm going to stick with it because I feel like it's one of those books that you kind of have to be patient with and kind of get going, so then you can get into the story more. So I'm going to see what happens, but it is a very magical book, and the idea of Paris by Starlight sounds amazing because basically there's these people from something called the Old Country who are basically refugees who come to Paris, and they live by starlight, so they live at night, and there are these magical flowers and trees that glow and like kind of like reflect off moonlight, like flowers do in the day with the sun, but obviously with the moon instead. And it sounds very magical, but I feel like I'm not quite engaged with it yet, so I am going to keep going with it. I don't want to DNF it because I don't hate it by any means, but I'm not quite invested in it yet. But it is a very whimsical story, so I'm looking forward to where it is going to go. But yes, so that is my reading update for the moment. And it is nearly 3 o'clock now, so I am going to finish doing whatever I need to do today. I've done some washing, I need to finish cleaning my room and just doing a few other chores and all that sort of thing. And that's kind of my plan. I just want kind of a chill day today because I've been working all weekend, so I'm going to have a day off, and then I can get back to doing some writing tomorrow because I have a poetry deadline this week on Thursday for a competition, so I need to get them sorted. But yeah, so that is my plan for the rest of the week. I hope you enjoyed this rather long section with my little reading update and unboxing and haul and all that sort of thing. So yes, I'm going to go off now and finish my chores for the day. Wow, words. And then I am going to chill for the rest of the day. Maybe do some reading. Maybe play some Animal Crossing. Like, we shall see. So it is now Sunday and I have not updated you guys all week since I talked to you was like Monday or Tuesday, something along those lines, so I've been really bad at that, so I'm really sorry. I don't really know how many like montage clips I kind of got in between then. I just haven't been doing anything too much exciting, even though I haven't been working as much this week. But I have actually done quite a bit of reading, a lot more than I thought I had. So obviously I am actually over halfway through Paris by Starlight now by Robert Dinsdale, and I'm on page 301, so I have around 165 pages-ish. I have just over 150 pages left, and I am definitely getting into the story a bit more. I got to read quite a bit yesterday when I got home from work, which was nice, and I've just been reading now. Probably going to read a little bit more after I have finished this vlog. And I am enjoying it more. I just feel like I'm not, it's the same thoughts that I had before. I don't feel like as immersed in the world as I want to be, and I feel like there's a lot of repetitive language in here because obviously it is called Paris by Starlight, the book, and also kind of the world that these people live by, and obviously with that comes lots of things to do with stars and moons, and there's only so many times I feel like you can use the word starlight and moonlight and like emerald and sapphire and all that sort of thing to describe things. I feel like it is a little bit repetitive, but I am still enjoying it, and I just want to warn people, if you do ever try to pick this book up, it is taking a turn I wasn't quite expecting, which is interesting, and I'm not mad at it. But when I was about halfway point of this book, there was some animal cruelty, and it didn't last very long when it was being written, but it is a bit graphic, so just to warn you. I wasn't expecting that going in, and it made me a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah, that's in that, so wasn't a massive fan of that, but I'm enjoying it. I'm hoping I can hopefully finish it by the end of next week. That would be really nice because I've been reading this for a little while now, so I want to get it finished and then I can move on to some more books. But it is like, it's 5 o'clock and it's still broad daylight. Oh, so wonderful. But I think I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. Thank you guys for watching. I feel this has been a bit of a messy vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I think I'm going to take a break from weekly vlogging, at least for the next week, because I feel like I'm not as enjoying vlogging as much. I still love vlogging, but I feel like I'm running dry in creativity wise and my kind of like inspiration to film vlogs. So I think I'm going to maybe take a week or two off vlogging weekly at any rate. I will be back obviously doing weekly vlogs very soon. I want to keep doing them as much as I possibly can over the next year and foreseeable future. I will definitely be doing some in April because we are going to be having spring. Spring is going to be coming alive, so you can expect lots of aesthetic content when it comes to like blossom trees and spring flowers. I'm so looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm going to maybe take a couple of weeks break from kind of vlogging or weekly vlogging at any rate, to kind of recharge my batteries, and then I can get back to creating vlogs because I do really love doing vlogs, but I feel like I just need to take maybe 1 or 2 weeks of a break. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you are currently reading and your thoughts on the books that you are reading. I'd love to know as always. Or let me know if you have read Paris by Starlight and your thoughts on it, because I haven't heard anybody talk about this book yet. So I would be really interested, if you have read it, to know what you think. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!